You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome back to Vocal Technologist. Today we're jumping into what's moving in AI. It feels like things change almost daily, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Blink and you miss a major development. The place is just relentless.
It really is. So our goal here is to, sift through some recent updates and figure out what really matters for you.
Exactly. Not just the headlines, but the so what behind them. It's about understanding the actual impact.
Okay, let's dig in. First up, Google. They're pushing their AI mode out much wider now, over 180 territories.
Yeah, the global reach is one thing, but the really interesting part, I think, is the new agentic capabilities they're rolling out.
Agentic capabilities, right. So this means Gemini isn't just a chatbot anymore.
Precisely. It's moving towards doing things for you.
Yeah.
Browsing the web, handling multi-step tasks. The example they give is making restaurant reservations.
Wow, okay. That's a significant jump from just providing information.
It is. And it ties into their wider strategy, too. You see that huge cloud deal with Meta, over $10 billion.
Right, I saw that. That's serious infrastructure investment.
Exactly. Powering these complex models isn't cheap. But there are also, new wrinkles appearing, like these image scaling attacks.
Image scaling attacks, what's that?
It's kind of subtle. Basically, slightly changing an image's size can apparently fool production AI systems into misidentifying objects. A security headache waiting to happen, maybe?
Definitely something to watch. Okay, shifting gears. Anthropic. They're reportedly after another $10 billion in funding.
Yeah, on top of an already massive, $61.5 billion valuation?
That kind of money just underscores the sheer scale and, well, the cost of competing at the cutting edge of AI right now.
No kidding. And Anthropic isn't just raising cash. They've also expanded Claude Sonnet 4's prompt window, like fivefold.
5 times bigger.
Yeah.
So developers can feed it much more context for complex tasks.
Exactly. It unlocks more sophisticated applications. And that symbolic offer of Claude to the U.S. government, even for a nominal fee, that's a big statement about adoption and trustworthiness.
Interesting power move. And speaking of developers, OpenAI's been busy too, right, with their API updates?
Yeah, two key things there, connectors and conversation.
Okay, break those down. Connectors.
So connectors let an application pull in context from other places. Think your CRM, your documents with just one API call. Makes the AI much more context-aware instantly.
Okay, I get it. Less integration hassle. And conversations.
That handles keeping track of the chat history. So developers don't need to build and manage their own database just to remember what was said earlier in the dialogue.
So it streamlines things quite a bit, makes building more sophisticated chat applications easier.
A lot easier. It lets builders focus more on the unique features, less on the plumbing.
Right. So all this technical progress, it feels like it must be changing how companies think about building products strategically. The old ways might not work anymore.
I think that's spot on. We're entering what some are calling the probabilistic era.
Probabilistic era. Okay, what's the core idea there?
Well, unlike traditional software where copies are free, using AI models has real ongoing costs, the inference cost, data costs. Marginal cost is significantly greater than zero, so you can't just rely on old assumptions. You need a more empirical approach. Think in probabilities, measure complex user journeys, not just simple funnels.
So focusing only on gross margins might be misleading for AI products.
It could be, because these AI applications, when done right, can deliver really deep customer value. You might see amazing usage, great retention, maybe explosive net expansion.
Even if the per-use cost is higher than traditional software, those other metrics signal long-term health.
Exactly. So if you're buying AI tools, focus on the real impact, the business problem it solves.
Yeah.
And if you're building, offer clear, reliable value. Stability matters.
That makes sense. Reliability.
Which brings us to the buzz around AI agents. Moving beyond chatbots to actually completing tasks reliably in the real world. Is that dream here yet?
Well, the promise is huge, definitely. But there's a strong dose of reality needed. David Luan from Amazon's AGI lab put it pretty bluntly. Agents are not yet reliable.
Not yet reliable? Why not? The real world is just incredibly messy, right? Full of unexpected situations, edge cases. Current AI still struggles with that kind of consistent performance. The industry's working hard on it, but
maybe progress on the core models themselves has slowed a bit.
that seems to be part of the picture too, yeah. So lots of excitement about agents, but also a need for patience and realistic expectations.
Okay, so quite a landscape we've covered. Google's expanding reach and agent ambitions, Anthropic's massive funding and reach, OpenAI making developers' lives easier, and this whole strategic shift towards a probabilistic mindset, plus the reality check on agent reliability.
It's a lot to track. Dynamic is an understatement,
Mm.
which leads to an interesting thought.
Go on.
Considering everything we just talked about, the fast advancements, but also these current reliability issues, especially with agents, what do you think will ultimately be more critical for businesses and for you, the users, when adopting AI over the next year? Is it going to be the raw capability of the AI, or will it be its proven trustworthiness and reliability?
That's a really important question to chew on. Raw power versus dependable performance, something for all of us to think about. Thanks for joining us for this look at the AI cutting edge here on Vocal Technologists. Keep pondering these shifts.
Spoken Tech for your ears.